Later on here.
Get it.
Tiny. Welcome to the June edition of the LinkedIn podcast. So this month, someone called Flara sent in a request of a subject for us to talk about. So we're going to talk about pickup lines and picking people up in general. Do you know what I was thinking though about pickup lines?
What?
Is they're kind of awkward, like, because you know when you're like, so when you're growing up, like, traditionally, like, the guy cracks onto the girl.
Oh
like,
yeah, it's
traditionally.
not the other way
So
around.
it's like you're never like trained in how to do that. Then you're like come out like, and you're like, what do I do? Like, you know what I mean? It's like I know I feel like I didn't get proper training in how to use
And how to
pickup
chat
lines.
up people.
Yeah, we kind of touched on this before with like what to do if you're femme, but I think this is something for all women.
Yeah.
Crack onto other women.
But you know what's strange? I wouldn't like to be cracked on. I suppose everyone likes to be cracked onto or chatted up because it's flattering.
Yeah.
I would count myself as the person that would do the chatting up. Now I don't use
Same.
chat up lines, but I would do the chatting up.
I put myself in the role where I'm like, oh, I'm supposed to go crack on someone, but like I never do.
Get really awkward.
Like it's so awkward. Like, do you know what I mean? You know, if I was dancing with like a friend of mine,
Yeah,
I could be like, I got mad moves. I'm like grinding away mad. But as soon as I'm like, oh, that person's attractive, I'm like, oh, my whole body forgets how to work. Like I'm there on the dance floor like as a plank.
I was in Dublin and I was just had broken up. Well, not just, but I was broken up with someone. So my friend was like, you know, like that. Now the whole moral support. Like, go get him. You know, any girl would be lucky to have you. We were on the dance floor. And there was this girl, and she kept staring at me. And if she was, I thought she was interested. Like she was giving those vibes, you know. And I wasn't that drunk, and like. He kept saying, okay, go over, say something, or like say something. But I was so like, I hadn't talked to like a new girl in so long that I was like, what? Speak to someone? And I was like, oh, what do I say? Like, I have nothing to say. And he's like, just do it. And I went on and on. And she was getting closer, being like a normal person, you know. But I was just this awkward, like just cardboard standing there. And I was like, what do I do? And my friend kind of nudged me, so I was literally like on top of her, not on top of her, but like right leaning up. And she was facing me, and again, like a normal person, she thought there would be a conversation which would begin now, like, you know, like normal.
What?
And I looked at her, and I was like, panicked. Everything drained from my body, you know. And I was actually like, suddenly, my mouth was bone dry. English was like a foreign language to me, and I just she had a scarf on with like skulls. And I looked at it and I was like, oh, I was like, I like your scarf. And then I was like, I lost mine. And she was like, this is my scarf, and walked away. I was actually accusing the girl of robbing my scarf. That's how I chatted her up.
Okay, so we've had a change of scenery. So Noelle, what are we gonna do?
Yes, we just have a list here of, you know, pickup lines. I literally know we're looking at them for the first time, and some of them are brutal, like really bad, but then some are actually kind of funny. If I had a garden, I'd put your two lips and my two lips together.
Oh, tulips.
Yeah.
Really cute.
It's a good thing same-sex marriage is legal here because I'm already planning our wedding. I may not be the best looking girl in here, but I'm the only one talking to you. I've got an oral exam later. Can I practice with you? So how do lesbians have sex? It's too complicated. I have to show you. It's good.
Wow, did you make this hummus? Oh my god, it's so good.
Very true. Yeah, it is very true. What else is there?
Were you at the
yoga?
Repeal the 8th March last week?
Yeah.
Okay, well that's just lines. Okay, so when it comes to picking people up, do you ever actually use lines?
No, I don't use lines.
Yeah, me neither.
Do you know what? When I was picking people up or trying desperately, I would really go eye contact. You know?
Yeah.
So I'd try and do the, like, you know, puppy dog eyes or, you know, sultry eyes.
So that's important. Like just snippets of eye contact.
Yeah, like a few seconds you'd look. I was just about to do it to this, like, no. So you'd look at the person for a second and then look away and talk to someone else. So
the initial pickup part, like, I guess it is kind of just like about making eye contact or kind of like knowing someone in a friend group.
Yeah, if you know someone in the friend group, it's really good because you can go over and like kind of ignore the person. That's what I didn't do. So say now I knew this imaginary person here, and I was interested in you, so I'd come over and I'd be like, hey, how's it going? And I'd be like talking away to that person. I'd be like, hey, yeah. But like, and then continue on with this, that I'm like, you know,
Ah, so
then
you're in
the-
their mind, but you're not like
but you're kind of
after
like,
them.
yeah, and they're kind of like, okay, and you're not chasing after them as such.
Yeah. I don't
If
like,
someone was too clingy to me, like, hey, I'd be like, space,
yeah,
person,
once there's
space.
a bit of pressure, it's like just
Yeah,
so
yeah.
I'd get really allergic.
I would say hi though. I wouldn't go over and ignore the person because I don't want to be rude.
No,
But I
there's a
would
spider on here.
get
It's
it.
tiny. It's my spider.
Where is
Just
it now?
fell. It just fell. It was so tiny.
Did
It's
you
on the
get it?
ground. Yeah, I got it. It's grand. It's gone. That's kind of one thing is like you don't want to be too mad clingy, like I guess.
Yeah, you want to like just you want to be able to still enjoy your night when you're out. You know what I mean? You want to be like, you want to see someone that say you're attracted to, but you don't want to make that the focus of your night. You want to
No,
still
yeah.
have fun with your friends, you know, and if what's meant to be will be. Do you know what I mean? Like if you're meant to come into contact, or maybe you're going to the bathroom
Yeah.
and she'll be in the bathroom, and you know you're waiting for the dryer, or you know just having a chit chat there. Also ended up wrestling. Like my friends actually say to me that like he can always tell when I like a girl because I will end up wrestling her.
You're baiting her.
Yeah, I will end up in a wrestling match, or I'm stronger. No, you're strong. You know what I mean? It's stereotypical. It's ridiculous, and it's at the point now where I start laughing because I know like my friend is watching. He's like, "There we go again."
So now that we've gone through all of that,
We're going to wrap up this podcast.
yeah. So when it comes to picking people up, don't use lines. They're terrible. If you're going to try to pick someone up, eye contact, but like limited eye contact.
Yeah, don't scare them.
Don't stare someone down.
Be yourself, and don't leave it take over your night. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, there's nothing worse than going out. If you're going out looking for just that in general, just going out and being like, I want to find someone, you know, I don't know
Ruins
what
your
I'm
night.
interested. Yeah, totally. And
Ruins
it's
your
like,
night.
I don't know if you give off like a hormone thing
Yeah,
where,
people can
like,
feel that.
yeah, do you know what I mean?
can.
It's like just wearing desperate on you. Do you know what I mean? If you're interested in someone, talk to them like normal. And if they're interested in you, maybe they'll come over and talk to you. But, you know, and if it doesn't happen that time, you might see that person at another time.
Yeah.
It doesn't always have to be there and then. You know what I mean?